guess I'm just getting higher. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bitch, I'm chosen, feel like the Messiah. Ooh, yeah. Niggas agents ain't talking about no wire. Yeah. Yo, what going on? Y'all know who it is, and we back here with another one. So this right here basically another video about UFOs, extraterrestrial, aliens, whatever you want to call them. Showing y'all some more videos I came across, shit like that. Also, I came across an article. The article was really the main foundation for the video. When I came across the article, I was like, shit, I'm gonna show this in the video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna read this shit. Y'all check this out. Scientists are getting serious about UFOs. Here's why. Understanding what are now called UAPs is crucial for national security and aircraft safety. By Sid Perkins, August 7, 2024. For millennia, humans have seen inexplicable things in the sky. Some have been beautiful, some have been terrifying, and some, like auroras and solar eclipses, before they were understood scientifically, have been both. Today's aircraft, balloons, drones, and satellites, and more, only increase the chances of spotting something confounding overhead. In the United States, unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, came into the national spotlight in the late 1940s and early 50s. A series of incidents include a supposed alien spaceship near Roswell, New Mexico, generated something of an American obsession. The Roswell UFO turned out to be part of a classified program, the remains of a balloon monitoring the atmosphere for signs of clandestine Russian nuclear tests. But it and other reported sightings prompted the U.S. government to launch various projects and panels to investigate such claims, as U.S. Science News reported in 1966, as well as kicking off hybrid groups and conspiracy theories. In the decades since, UFOs have often come to be dismissed by scientists as the province of wackos and thus unworthy of study. The term UFO has a smirk factor to it, says Ian Boyd, an aerospace engineer at the University of Colorado Boulder and director of the School Center for National Security Initiatives. I probably said bro name wrong, but it is what it is. But government agencies and officials are trying to change their attitude. Among the biggest concerns is that the stigma associated with reporting a sighting has the side effect of stifling reports from pilots or citizens who might have valuable information about potential threats in U.S. airspace, such as the Chinese spy balloon that traversed North America and made headlines last year. If there's something interfering with flights, people, or cargo, that's a problem, Boyd says. To help reduce the stigma, many serious investigators now refer to UFOs as unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAPs, coined by the U.S. Department of Defense in 2022. The term UAP brings science to the issue, Boyd says. It also rightly broadens the view to include natural atmospheric phenomena as well as things outside the atmosphere, such as satellites and particularly bright planets, such as Venus. Investigators of all types have a lot of questions about UAPs that they believe deserve serious scientific scrutiny, which UAPs are something real and which are merely artifacts of the sensors that detect them. If real, which may be a threat to aviation, a threat to national security, do they point to some unknown natural phenomenon? So basically they coming out saying they taking UFOs serious, right? But man, no count, they been taking them serious. Bro, they know so much shit, bro. I ain't even gonna go that deep in the video, bro. Like, y'all know how I get on my lives and shit. Y'all know how I get on my lives and shit, you feel me? But they know so much. They know so much about extraterrestrial, bro. It's crazy. They been working with them. They been working with them for years, bro. For years, like hundreds. They've been working with aliens for hundreds of years, bro. I'm telling you. They not taking them serious. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, they been, you know what I'm saying? And they changed the name of them. You know what I'm saying? They changed the name from UFOs to UAPs. But I ain't gonna count, like, I feel like, bro, that's kind of them telling y'all, like, hey, bro, it is more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really telling the public, like, hey, bro, it really is more serious now. But they been taking them serious, bro. They been taking them serious. It just, they telling the public take it more serious now. But people don't see it like that. That's really what they doing with the UAPs. That's my perspective. You feel me? But y'all already know I'm finna show y'all some TikTok that I came across.
There is an extremely classified document dealing with religion. That we're containers. That's how supposedly the aliens look at us. That we are nothing but containers.
Containers of?
Containers. Maybe containers of souls. You can come up with whatever theory you want, but we're containers. And that's how we're mentioned in the documents. That religion was specifically created, so we have some rules and regulations for the sole purpose of not damaging the containers.
The soul.
Well, the souls or the bodies, whatever.
Meaning like we're containers for souls that they're going to use at some other point.
Right.
Hey.
And that they had something to do with different prophets and biblical figures.
Yeah.
So that was Lazar. And y'all already know about Lazar. He came out talking about aliens, all this shit.
I know there are alien craft here from another planet. I saw other ones, but I was inside one. I know it was not made on Earth. I know it was made with materials that we cannot fabricate, we cannot duplicate, and we've never been able to. I know it uses a power source that's so advanced that we could only dream of something along those lines. And the energy density on it is phenomenal. It's nothing that I would ever expect to see. I know that, this is done in the highest levels of security, and, that they use all kinds of methods to keep it quiet, from disinformation to, some exotic ways of just hiding things. Like I said, the installation itself was buried in the side of a mountain, and, I also know that at some point they've examined or had bodies of alien creatures somewhere. So I know that stuff for a fact. And that's the bottom line.
Facts. So that Lazar, he know what he's talking about, bro. He really know what he's talking about. He came out talking about UFO. That's the facility in the side of the mountain at Area 51. And it's crazy, bro, because a lot of the mountains are tree stumps. You know what I'm saying? So they build the bases to harness the energy out the tree, bro.
So you don't think it's human?
Oh, I'm sure it's not human.
Is it intelligent?
Yes. It certainly acts it, and in some cases it seems to have a sense of humor.
So Gary, the implications of what you're saying there are enormous, aren't they? Mm-hmm. You're suggesting that there is a highly advanced civilization that is intelligent, it's not human, and it's real.
Yeah, I almost hesitate even to call it a civilization. A civilization implies a lot of interacting parts that are moving towards some sort of goal. I couldn't even say whether or not what it is that is being observed is something like that.
Now, the classic explanation for years, and the reason everybody giggles, is because they're immediately thinking of little green men from Zeta Reticuli. Do you think the highest probability is that whatever they are extraterrestrial?
I don't think so, no. I think it's, whatever it is, it's been here a long time. So, and certainly it's been here longer than we've been civilized. So, at the very least, who really owns the planet?
Interesting. So y'all heard that, right? And that crazy, bro, how he said Zeta Reticuli, because the Greys are real. There's a real race from Zeta Reticuli for real. The Greys are real. And they said, they thinking the little green men from Zeta Reticuli. It really is Greys from Zeta Reticuli.
Is there any internal protection for the crew? Does the craft generate a gravitational field inside the craft itself?
Well, the craft generates its own gravitational field. Being inside that field essentially doesn't shield you, but essentially you're in, and this is a terrible way to say it, almost in a different realm, because you're now influenced only by that gravitational field. For instance, people wonder how a craft like this can make a turn at such high speed, a 90-degree turn, when they would imagine people slamming up against the wall or something to that effect. Well, that really wouldn't happen. Inertia would have no effect. You're in a distortion, and don't forget that gravity distorts time and space, so really nothing is going to influence you while you're in there.
Describe the gravity amplifiers for us and some of their different operating configurations.
There are 3 amplifiers. The craft can operate on a single one, can lift off the ground.
There goes Lazar. As I stated earlier, bro, he really know what he talking about. He really used to work at Area 51 at S4. He not lying. He is not lying. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, they pretty much wraps it up to cleaning out my lights on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, showing y'all some shit. But leave y'all thoughts in the comments about anything. And we out. I know I'm the shit. I ain't talking about diapers, yeah.